Hi, I have a comment and a question. The comment was, I thought your comment between the suits and the creative talent was right on. Hit the nail right on the head. Yeah.
I've been a suit myself too, so I know both sides of this.
Well, it's always going to be multitasking. Let's see. I'm going to address you also as General Longstreet. Let's see. Yeah, there's another TNT. Let's see. The 100th anniversary of the
150th.
battle.
We're in the sesquicentennial of the Civil War right now.
Yes, man, Battle of Pocatcho Peak.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Were you approached by anybody in Arizona to come out? Because they're making a big thing of that. They're going to have the governor out there and so on and so forth. And thought anybody approached you yet?
That's me.
Okay. Because your name
do
was...
what? Ride on a horse there with a saber and go charge or something. What?
Yeah, that's among the Civil War reenactors. Everybody agrees on the horse very well.
Bad enough in Virginia when we were working. That is coming out. I think Gettysburg, the recut and everything is on Blu-ray now. But I'm going back in late July to a big thing for Warner Home Video again. Boy, they love me. With Robert Duvall, and Stephen Lang, and Jeff Daniels, and all of them. We've got a big thing for the release of Gods and Generals on Blu-ray, and it's coming out, and it's 4 hours and 40 minutes. A movie that Ron intended to make, not what Warner Brothers released. Two different movies. And, you know, for people who like those kind of historical epics, I think it's going to be much better. But I'm excited to see Duvall again, and Lang, who was so wonderful in Avatar. I thought he was my favorite part, I think. I don't know why I relate to those guys. Bunch of blue people. Nukem. What the hell? It just sort of resonated back to Sheridan. I'm just kidding.
Well, I want to thank you for all the performances you did to entertain us.
Well, you're welcome. Listen, I've had a wonderful career. I mean, it's not over yet. But I've got a lot of it, and the idea of coming out to Phoenix and talking with all of you and meeting all of you, it's just been nothing but icing on the cake. I've been doing conventions now since what, first season after the first season of Babylon 5 that I was on, so I've been the second season, and I've enjoyed it. It's not just about making money by selling pictures. It's also meeting all of you, and also, you get. It's so hard to on film. It's different in the theater. But on film, you don't get the reaction. There's no feedback. What is the impact you're making with a role on a television series? And I personally like television more. I mean, I love being in movies, but television is where I come from. That was my dream as a boy, small boy, and to be on TV. Well, I've accomplished that, but I've got more to do, if they'll only let me. But that's what all this is about, because you don't really get to meet the people you're doing it for. You can't reach into, out of the tube.
Well, I'm sure the suits at Warner Brothers know us all personally and know what we watched. So.
All those people have changed since Babylon 5. There's been several different people to replace them already. They're all people. And, I think that's what happened with Tron, to tell you the truth. Joe Kosinski, God, I heard this time and again. I was with on that film. If I hear Michael Sheen going, I was a boy of 11, and my father and I attended our cinema in Wales, in the small town of Wales that I was raised. I was 11 years old. I'd say, shut up, will you? Shut up, keep reminding me. You're 11 years old, Getting older, it's not for sissies, I'll tell you.
I'm sure you can still leap on a horse, so we'll wait some time.
You betcha, buddy. Okay. Who do we have here? Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Laurel. I didn't see Tron when it was first out.
You're not
daughter.
alone.
I made her a chair to watch it so she could come see Tron Legacy in IMAX 3D when we were in California and didn't have to ask me, what? Every few seconds.
I was basically threatened to tie me down to a chair if I didn't watch it first.
Yeah.
I think the new Blu-ray looks beautiful. That girl looks all dressed up beautiful right now. doesn't she?
So the question I have for you is, you spend 8, 10, 12 hours a day being Tron, and then you go home. Is it hard to separate Bruce from Tron or yourself from any of your other characters?
Well, the strange thing about it back then, the first movie, is that I had a horse ranch at the time. And I practiced my frisbees throwing with Sam Schatz, our technical advisor, out in my horse paddock. Strange combination there. And I would get home from work and saddle up one of my horses and go ride up into the hills, sort of let it all blow out and just get away from it all and then ride back home again. So it was a strange combination of sort of this futuristic thing to this sort of very old western type of thing. That was then. I don't have, tell you the truth, I mean, at the end of the day, you take the wardrobe off and the character goes right with it. You hang it up in the closet, get back into it tomorrow morning, you know, and back into the character, no matter what I'm doing, you know. I have no problem taking, separating myself from the roles I play. You know, I kid around with all of you, Gary and Luke and Sheridan and all that stuff, but that's not me. And you know, what you see on the screen is not me. Parts of me, yes, you know, but no, you know, I have no problem with that. And I leave it at work where it belongs.
So
I know there are actors that used to, those method actors used to do that, you know, go home and beat the wife. I don't know.
So then does it become I don't want to say a problem, a bit of an issue when you know, someone sees you on the street and goes, "There's Tron," and they want you to talk to them as Tron?
Like the first question that happened here today. I say I can't really do that. I don't have the tights on. I'd much rather say, "Hi, I'm Bruce. How are you?"
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, ma'am.
Will you be writing any more of the Frontier Earth books?
No. I wish I could. I told the story I was contracted to do, and kind of when Babylon 5 went off, I kind of lost the contract to that. That was basically what everybody was writing. William Shatner started all this, remember? And everybody was doing it. And maybe there, you know, I think I told the story. I mean, I'd love to, but I also want to talk to you about something. There's a big movie coming out. It's called Cowboys and Aliens. It looks great, but it looks very similar to a book that came out in 1998, before the graphic novel, I believe. I have a copy of that novel. And I'm looking, there's this mysterious character who wakes up out in the desert, and he's not from this planet, and where the Cowboys are fighting and the Indians are combined fighting the aliens, and I'm going, Well, that's Hollywood. Is there ever an original idea anywhere? Mine wasn't original, I'm sure, you know. But anyway, I would love to do another book, and maybe, you know, I still have that. I mean, I was always intending to try to find a good screenwriter, because there is a difference between screenwriting and writing a novel. Some can do it, some can't. A lot of them can. And I still want to try to make that as a TV series. I've had all these years, and maybe with the success of Cowboys and Aliens, I can come and rip them off. So they're back at you. I did have the rights and everything with Sam Raimi's TV productions, and nothing's ever really come of it. I have shopped it around the town. I had a showrunner. I had everything in place. So you know, maybe there is still something. I would not be in it, or I'd be in some other kind of role if I did act in it, but that's something I wanted to produce and perhaps direct. Because I do have that ambition like most actors. Maybe, you know, in my waning years as an actor, you know, could be now. I could get, happens. Nothing lasts forever. You got to be realistic about that. Robbie McNeil. I mean, he's got this great career as a director now. That was a choice of his. He has no. He was saying yesterday he didn't really feel like getting in front of the camera again. But you never know. But I would love to. Maybe I would. That's what I would love to direct, since it's my story. I know it, you know. So who knows? I'm looking forward to that movie. Cowboys. Looks like it's good. And Olivia, sweet Olivia Wilde. She is the greatest, by the way. She's just a regular. She's just so fun and such a genuine, down-to-earth character, and she's doing so well. I'm so proud of her. I really am. So,
Got time for just a couple more questions.
yeah. Boy, that's hard.
I'll make it short so other people can, get in the line behind me.
I'm the one that's doing the
All my friends and I love B5. I remember watching it when I was 7 or 8 with my parents, good memories.
Thank you, Michael Sheen.
So, fantastic sci-fi show. And I was going to ask...
Even at 8, you understood it? You got it?
I just remember the big guys in the suits, and,
That's cool.
and
That's
the
what my kids were. Now they're kind of looking at, my older sons are looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, it was kind of a cool show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, I was just going to ask you, we all have these, my friends and I all have different favorite moments from the show, especially about John Newcomb Sheridan. We all love that character. I was wondering, was there any particular character-defining moment you liked for, Commander Sheridan? Anything that really stuck out in your head?
A moment?
Oh, like when you're facing off against the Inquisitor, or you're against the Corps.
That was, see, I got to really step out of, the uniform and the command and control set and those kind of things, where I spent the majority of that part, I always liked the scenes that went on in Sheridan's personal quarters, too. I've been thinking more about it now, where you got to button the collar and take the jacket off and kind of let his hair down a little bit about certain things. What? The socks, yes. People remember the damnedest things. I mean, you know how many teddy bears I got sent to me? And I threw them all away. I mean, there's so many moments. I wish I could narrow it down to one. I mean, there's so many beautiful moments here. The scenes between Mira and I always enjoyed working with Mira. And I just talked to her the other day. She's going back to Croatia to do a TV series. She knows me. I'm so happy for her. I think it wasn't enough done with her on Lost. I thought she was a very compelling character. It's TV. Anyway, I thought our stuff was really good, some of our scenes. So I don't know, it's hard to narrow down. It's a lot of material.
Yeah, I figured that might be the case, but my previous question was fairly already asked.
So many beautiful moments that we got to do as actors. And I'll always treasure it.
Well, thank you very much.
You're
it's
welcome.
a pleasure to see you in person.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
We got time for this one last question.
In the kill, no less. You mentioned earlier about how you were doing westerns and things in the 70s. So you've obviously had a long, checkered, successful career. What, in your mind, is the most important quality for an actor to have a successful career? I mean, not everyone obviously is going to be like a leading man, but to have a good long.
Not everyone's going to be an A-list star. I mean. It's Hollywood has a caste system, like in India, and I'm fine with it. I never crashed into the A-list. Probably not even the B-list. I don't know. Maybe. And you're always made well aware of that. You have to have a very thick skin. You have to be able to take a lot of criticism. I want to tell you what it's like for an actor to walk through a door. There was a period through the 80s and through most of the 80s, I never had to audition again. Offers came to me. And that started to leave sort of after Babylon 5. I had to go and audition again. Now, Tron Legacy, I did not have to. That was wonderful. I mean, that was the head of Disney. Disney, and Joe Kosinski called me and asked me to please be in it. I mean, wow, what a tremendous honor that was. But you walk in and you know that in about 3 seconds' time they've either decided you're right for the role or not. I've auditioned actors. I know the horror of it. You know, you stand there at the door and they say, okay, you can go in now. And generally it's a couple people with a little camera on a tripod, and you're doing it to some script reader that's just giving you absolutely nothing. You know, and it's back at that again. It's like, God, I'm starting over again. I mean, it's just weird. It's just, that's the phases of being an actor, a working actor. It's all I ever aspired to be, by the way. I didn't want to be a big movie star. I didn't want to be, I wanted to be one of those guys like Leslie Nielsen and guys that I grew up watching on television. Leslie played my father in Hawaii Five-0. He was a great, funny guy. I was so shocked by him. I thought he was always a stern, serious fellow. These were before the Naked Gun movies and things like that. And find out what a cut-up, funny guy he was. But those are the kind of guys I wanted to be, you know, because I wanted to do TV series. And I got to do it, you know. But you take a lot of punishment on the way. And you've got to be strong enough to withstand that. Some people can't. In Hollywood, the bus unloads every day. And then around down the street and around in the back alley, they're loading up again to take them home because they couldn't cut it. It's a tough place.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for